Hello everyone, this is a Happy Anime Cafe Manager here with another Birthright walkthrough episode for the game Fire Emblem Fates.
I'll back you up. Move!
Okay, for this episode there's gonna be more conversation logs. And boy, did I accumulate a lot of conversations.
It's over.
Yeah, I'll quit right here. See, Hayato is to Orochi. So ready for another herbal battle, Hayato? Yes, ready to win. Ooh, how cute. The little man brags before he's done a thing. What? You started this with all your bragging, Orochi. And your win last time showed me how wrong I was. It's a new day. Shall we see which of us is better at concocting? A potion battle. A battle of potency. I have two white cards here. They turn redder the more potent the potion is. So we concoct our potion, steep these cards, voila, winner. That's ridiculous. Where did you get these cards? This sounds fishy. No, Hayato, I would get no satisfaction from winning a rigged game. Do I sense that you're scared? Are your potions? My potions are potent. My potions are potent enough, thank you very much. More than yours? Good, and you can count on the accuracy of these cards. They're used in the royal household to gauge that potions are just right. These little darlings will serve the purpose, I promise. Fine, let's get started. That's the spirit, now have your stirring rod ready. The challenge: mix a potent cold potion. And go. Phew, done already. And you, Hayato, still mixing your potion here? No, I'm done. Easy peasy. Now you dip your card, I'll dip mine, and we'll see whose is. Whoa, yours is way redder. Orochi wins. Practice round. Let's try for real. You could have 100 practice rounds and never win against me. Admit your potency is lacking. No, new challenge. Mix a healing potion. I'm good at that. Hang on, one potion is coming right up. Fine, I'll just win again. Done and dipped. Come on, Orochi, you're falling behind. Huh? You won. It must be a fluke. New challenge. A salve for tooth rots. Tooth rot, eh? Shut it, twerp. Get mixing. Hana to Sakura. Hey Sakura, would you like to continue our talk from the other day? Hello Hana, of course. I always enjoy sitting and talking with you. I've been thinking for a while. You're a really kind-hearted person to have spent your time with me. I wasn't exactly interested in all the things that someone like you would normally be. And I felt like if I could serve someone as deserving as you, I could have become a samurai just as great, no greater than my father was. That's why I worked so hard to become your retainer, Hana. When I was young, I promised myself that I would faithfully serve you. I already knew I wanted to follow in my father's footsteps. Your kindness gave me a reason to achieve my goal. When it came to time to select a retainer, I was told there was no rush to decide, but I immediately named you anyway. The reality is, I had to decide on you long before I was given the choice. Sakura. Your capabilities as a fighter were obvious, and that made you a good choice, but you were such a young girl. Several people questioned my decision because of that. No matter how skilled a samurai, they did not believe you could fulfill your duties. What? I didn't know that. They said that a personal retainer needed experience even more than a martial skill. And that, at your age, it would be impossible for you to fulfill your duties. I refused to listen to them, though I had decided, and eventually they gave up. I never knew. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Lady Sakura. Thank you so much. But why did you fight for me so hard? Well, I apologize. I just remembered I have an urgent errand to attend to. Huh? Hana, let's continue this conversation at another time. Sure. That was oddly abrupt of her. Silas, care to explain what you were doing in that last battle? What is that supposed to mean? I was watching the way you were fighting before. Based on what I saw, I didn't think you have the right to criticize my technique. I think I see where this is going. Is this some kind of payback for my comments the other day? It sure is. So I'll ask you the same thing you asked me. Just what is it you're fighting for? That's easy to answer. I'm fighting for Lord Korin, my old friend. Old friend, huh? Seems exactly like my reasoning. Huh, I hardly think it is fair to compare the two of us. My dedication is far stronger. That the situations are similar is a coincidence. What? Okay, I don't know exactly how strongly you feel for Korin, but I am really dedicated to Lady Sakura. Oh, go on, tell me how deep your loyalty runs. Alright, Lady Sakura and I are like... What's the matter? I'm not going to do it. Our relationship cannot be expressed adequately in words. I think trying to do so would only cheapen it. I see. Well, you may have a point there. It wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't be right to try and describe my bond with Korin either. But then how can we determine who holds their friend in a higher regard? I'm not one to leave a contest unresolved. That's true for me as well. Then, well, why don't we do this? We'll show our loyalty through direct competition. Whenever possible, we'll meet here and spar. That's a good idea. Our weapons will show the passion we feel for our friends. We'll prove our salt. Let's do it. Bring it on. Hey there, Jacob. Hello, Hana. On your way to train some more? I am. Did you want to join me? No, thank you. Unlike some people I know, I do not have any time to spare. I don't have a lot of free time either. I just make a point of setting some time aside to train. When I can. I don't particularly care how you choose to spend your time. You know, Jacob, I'm not sure anyone has ever mentioned this to you. But you're pretty rude. I've heard that. It's usually coming from people not worthy of my time. Not worth my time. Oh, I see. It's not just that you're rude. You're rotten through and through. Ugh, whatever. Yeah, you know when a girl says whatever, it means screw you. Remember that, boys. And when they say whatever to you, after an argument, just smile because you probably won that one. There are better uses for my time than having this conversation with you. I need to continue improving myself to better protect Sakura. You give your free time with the benefit of someone else? Of course, and she gets more than just my free time. If needed, I would lay down my life to protect her. Interesting. Yeah. Hey, Hana, deep in her training? Oh, hey, Kate. Yep, I am. Wow, you're out here training every day, rain or shine. You find that fun. Well, it's not a matter of it being fun to do. Training is critical and it is my duty to always be in peak form. Interesting. Oh, hey, what if we train together? I mean, you could use some practice, right? Nah, I think I'm fine. That looks like way too much work anyway. But if you don't train, you'll be out of practice and give the enemy an advantage. But if you train too much, you'll use all your energy being up a target dummy. Enter a battle too fatigued and you won't be able to concentrate very well. Well, I understand your logic, but I've got to endure. Got the endurance to train and to fight. Fortitude, I guess you'd call it. I've got no shortage of that when it's time to fight. My energy is limitless, but I believe that it's important to relax whenever possible. You have to give your body as much rest as it needs. Speaking of which, I'm going to nap a bit. You should consider the same. I don't think so. I'm only halfway through my normal training regime. If you're going to nap, I'm going to get back to training. Yeah. You sure are a workhorse. She's over there. Good morning. Hana, it looks like you're deep into your training. Yikes! Lord Ryoma! My apologies for surprising you and for interrupting your training. No problem at all. It's fine. Please, don't worry about it. You seem a little out of sorts. Is everything alright? Yes, of course. I guess I was so caught up in my training that I didn't realize you were right there. I was a bit startled to hear your voice all of a sudden. If that's all. And how are you, my lord? It's unusual to see you on this side of the camp. I thought I'd check up on everybody while I walk the perimeter. That's very, very kind of you, my lord. When I have free time, it's important to see that everyone is doing well. The core of any army lies in the strength and well-being of its members. I know that you train very hard every day. How do you know that? This isn't the first time I've walked on early morning patrol around the camp. I was so impressed by the intensity of your training that I had to talk to you today. I understand that you're fully dedicated to serving Sakura as her brother. I'm glad. There's no need to thank me, my lord. I am only doing my chosen duty. You shouldn't be humble about your efforts. You're doing a fantastic job. You really are making me blush. Oh yeah, I was asked to organize the storage supplies. I'm sorry, Lord Ryoma, I have to be on my way. Wow, she left in a hurry. Now for Felicia and Jacob. Too slow, much too slow, Felicia. You can't afford to be so careful. The tea is going cold. I'm sorry, Jacob. Okay, I've set all the snacks on the table. All that's left is... Oh no! I'm impressed, Felicia. Impressed with how you serving snacks resulted in an overturned table. I'm sorry. All you have to do is pour tea and present the snack. Is it really that hard? I got flustered and tried to hurry. Ugh. Never mind, I'll prepare everything. Please, Jacob, let me at least help. Your help will only slow me down. Please just stand over there and watch. Understood. Hinoka to Kaze. Yeah, it's gonna be a string of conversations for Hinoka. Lady Hinoka, I have another letter from Lady Sakura today. Thank you, Kaze. What's the matter, milady? Something is wrong. She seems very upset about something, but she's not saying what it is. I see. I thought she was acting strangely today. Is that so? I do not think Lady Sakura wished to concern you. Perhaps she will be more forthcoming if you go to speak to her in person. Yes, you're right. I'll go see her as soon as I have some time. Yes, I think that would be for the best. I only wish I could be more helpful. Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Would you like me to bring a reply to her in the meantime, milady? Yes, good idea. Please wait here while I write it. Of course, milady. Okay, so Pegasus Grooming 101. I'm listening. First, use the hard bristle brush gently to untangle the hair and loosen up the muck. Like so. Brush, brush. Next, change the coarse bristle brush to remove the finer pieces of dirt. And lastly, use the short bristle brush to add glossiness to the coat. Rub, 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 and voila, you're finished. Kaden, I'm sorry, but could you go over that again? That was way too fast for me. Oh, sorry about that. Guess it's just second nature to me by now. It's okay, I just need you to go a little slower. But you really are very skilled. I can't believe how quickly you cleaned her. Yep, I've honed my technique down to the finest details so I waste no time. But skill isn't the most important thing for grooming an animal. Oh, then what is it? Love, of course. Without love, all the technique in the world won't help you. I'm pretty sure if this old girl would much rather have you groom her than me. Haha, yeah, maybe. Thanks, Kaden. I appreciate your help. I'll try my hardest to be the best student possible. I'm glad to hear it, and your Pegasus seems happy about it too. You guys spend a lot of time bonding, don't you? You bet. She's my partner after all. Without her, I don't know where I'd be. It warms my heart to hear you say that. So, ready to try again? Absolutely. Ryoma. Hinoka, I see you're continuing to put all your efforts into your training. Ah, Ryoma. I know I've been putting off practicing with you. I'd like to correct that today. Oh, thank you, Ryoma. If you're busy, it's absolutely fine to wait another time. I'm not that busy. Do you think I would suggest if I didn't truly have the time? No, you're always so busy. I wouldn't want you to set aside something for me. Though after our last conversation, I was briefly worried about you. Really? Why? Usually you're so serious, but you were messing with me the other day. Don't misunderstand me though, it was worrisome to see you joking at first. But as I thought about it more, it seems good for you to be able to relax a little. That's interesting coming from you. You're incredibly serious yourself. Maybe I'm a little definite, not as serious as you are, brother. We aren't actually going to compete over this, are we? Besides, I'm this serious because I want to be. It makes me a better leader. Ryoma, I am happy to know you worry about me, Hinoka. Half of my strength comes from knowing those I lead care for me. I hope you and the other siblings and I could bring peace back to the world. I'm certain we can. And with Jacob, hi-ya! Holding nothing back, not even when simply training. Unsurprising, Princess Hinoka. I see why you're called the Warrior Princess. Hello, Jacob. I didn't realize you were standing there. Please, excuse my interruption. It's no problem. I was planning to take a short break anyway. If you like, I could prepare some tea for you. No, that's alright. I'll only be resting for another minute or so. You're interesting, Princess Hinoka. You're a member of royalty, but you insist on being in the front lines of battle. I know no one quite as courageous as you are. I've spent many hours of my life training to be the best warrior possible. It'd be a shame if I wasted all that effort by hiding in the rear of the army. Of course, I learned all the proper formal behaviors for a princess too. But that was when I was a child and I've forgotten a lot of it by now. Haha, I could see that. Looking at you with that weapon in hand, it's hard to picture you curtsying. I cast aside a lot of that formality in favor of martial prowess. I don't regret that decision for a moment. I won't set my weapon aside now that Korin is no longer a prisoner. There's still a lot of fighting left to do. Oboro. Lord Takumi. Oh, is this about your outfit? What makes you think that? I'm your retainer. I know your moods pretty well by now. I'm impressed. Or what would I be if I actually was coming to you about my outfit? You weren't. Then what's this about? I've been boasting about your talent for fashion lately. And I've had many requests to get you to coordinate an outfit. Really? What do you think? Will you take on the work? Heck yes, I'd love to. I thought you might. I'll collect the details and pass them along next time I see you. Are you excited? Yes. But what made you tell everyone about me? You mentioned your interest in fashion. You also said that you were perfectly happy working for me. So I thought I'd arrange things so you could do both at once. You'd still be my retainer while taking on tailoring or working your free time. Lord Takumi. I never knew you cared. This is more than I could have dreamed of. Isn't it normal to care about your subject's well-being? If you don't like the idea, I could always tell everyone you're too busy. No, I'd be delighted. Thank you so much, Lord Takumi. You're very welcome. I'm so lucky to be your retainer. It's an honor to have such a kind master. Ugh. Oboro tried so hard to teach me that braiding technique, and I still can't do it. I'm so clumsy. Hey, Kaden, do you have a minute? Oh, hey, Oboro. Sorry about the lessons last time. I couldn't figure out even when you were right there explaining it to me. It's okay. I'm sorry for being so strict. Anyway, here. What's this? It's the braid you started. I finished with it. I finished it for you. You should have it. Really. You worked hard. You worked hard, so consider this your reward. Wow, thanks, Oboro. You're welcome. I should really be thanking you, you know. Huh? Why is that? Braiding and wearing is usually a solo thing. Up to now, I've done it by myself, and I never had anyone who shared my interest. But teaching you made me feel like I was making a friend I could talk about with. I'm glad you feel that way. I'd ask you to teach me again, but I know I don't have a talent for this stuff. You got that right. But then again, the harder you work, the sweeter the payoff is. Are you saying, yep, I'm gonna be extra strict and whip you into shape? The last lesson was a cakewalk compared to what I've got planned. Get ready. No! Ugh. Yeah, so much time had passed. Well, there's more Oboro conversations to be going on in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Until next time, to be continued, baby.